Claudius fears that Hamlet has become a threat to his throne in life. To compensate for his problem, he summons Rosencrantz and Guildenstern and instructs them to move Hamlet to England. The two men acknowledge that any threat to the king would be a threat to the people of Denmark and agree to move Hamlet from the kingdom.
After Rosencrantz and Guildenstern leave, Polonius enters to inform Claudius that Hamlet is making his way to see his mother, Gertrude. Polonius explains to the king how he plans to eavesdrop on their conversation, promising to report back what he learns to Claudius. Once Polonius leaves the scene, Claudius goes to pray in his private home.
He admits to God that he has murdered his brother, therefore committing the primal eldest curse. Claudius then explains that his contrition is unforgivable, as he is unwilling to reveal his disfigures of his ill-won battles. He begs to God that his assistance might soften his heart so that he can ask for forgiveness.
While Claudius prays in his altar, Hamlet enters. He realizes that his opportunity to kill Claudius for the murder of his father, yet he stops himself. Hamlet refrains from murdering the king because he remembers that Claudius killed his father without allowing him any chance to make amends for the sins he made, and that King Hamlet now waits in purgatory for his entry to heaven.
In the rewritten Hamlet, the characters and plot have changed to Marvel's The Avengers. In this remake of Shakespeare's original play, Lord Thanos had discovered Star-Lord to become a potential threat to his throne. To compensate for this problem, he sends his daughters Gamora and Nebula to Xandar to relocate Star-Lord.
Similar to Hamlet, the two sisters believe that any threat to Thanos would be a threat to all of those who worship him. Once they leave to go on their mission, Ebony Maw, a member of the Dark Order and one of Thanos' servants, enter the room. Ebony Maw informs Thanos that Star-Lord is on his way to speak to his associates.
Explains how he plans to cast a spell and make himself transparent so he can eavesdrop on Star-Lord's conversations. Once Ebony Maw leaves, Thanos has a personal soliloquy where he explains his feelings towards his plan to kill Star-Lord. Although he overall believes his plan is doing the galaxy an act of good, he has some contradicting thoughts on his masterful plan.
Once Thanos finishes his inner thoughts on the plan, he lies down and goes into a deep sleep.
Star-Lord soon comes into Thanos' chambers and sees him in a vulnerable position.
Although he knows this is the perfect opportunity to kill the galactic murderer, he refrains from doing so as he believes Thanos does not deserve to die a peaceful death. Star-Lord wishes for Thanos to suffer since he has murdered millions of innocent lives throughout the galaxy.
Ships a day, lonely sailor. How can I try to explain? Listen, baby, ain't no mountain.
The Star-Lord is becoming an inconvenience. I'm sending you both to Xandar to deal with him.
We'll take care of it. It is a sacred duty to protect the lives of all of those who depend on your highness.
Everyone tries to avoid harm. However, when a great leader dies, he doesn't die alone, but instead, like a black hole, draws others with him. He's like a big-ass dark asteroid whose weapons touch the rim of 10,000 smaller ships, destroying everything in its wake. Whenever it can size, everyone groans.
Prepare yourself, my daughters, for this trip. We'll put a leash on this danger that's now running wild. Get on this.
We'll hurry.
Sire, the vaguely irritating Star-Lord is on his way to speak to his friends. I will cast a spell to make myself transparent so I can observe. As you once wisely said, my Lord Thanos, it can be rewarding having someone other than a peer listening in on these meaningless scum's lives. I will not fail you, my Lord. I will return before nightfall to educate you on what I've learned.
Thanks, my dear child. The plan is perfect. My genius is unmatched. It has the ability to succeed. I can't wait. The galaxy will flourish from my brilliance, like a person with two opposite things to do at once. So what if I don't ask for forgiveness when I'm doing something good? I don't care if my hand has Star-Lord's blood on it. It is I that am trying to kill Star-Lord. I fear nothing. His death will not change me. There's no Lord I pray to, for I am my own God. In this crazy world, criminals often go to jail for crimes. I'll be worshipped by all. Every action is judged for exactly what it's worth. We're forced to confront our crimes. What can I do? My heart's as black as death. My soul is one that will be preached. Star-Lord is an inconvenience that is irrelevant to all. This killing has no significance of any sort. It doesn't have to be sneaky or smart. It just has to happen. Plain and simple, his soul needs to be taken by the great, big Thanos.
I could end this bastard now. He's sleeping. I'm gonna kill his ass. I want him to look me in the eyes. I want him to know that I won. You see, if I kill him in his sleep, I'm going easy on him. He's killed millions with no remorse for how they died. I can't. I will kill him. I will end him in battle. He will know I won. When next time he's invading a planet, I will stop him and I will end him. This sleep is just giving him one more night.
In my dream, Star-Lord was here. My words are more powerful than Star-Lord will ever be. When I see him, oh boy, he'll breathe his last breath.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't.
I don't know the rest line.
When you hold me
What the fuck's that line?
so tight, you let me know everything.
My words are more powerful than Star-Lord, but I can't deal with that over here. Boy, when I'm doing so good. Natalie, who's typing?
Servants.
Ben, you can. Bro, shut off. Shut up. Giants aren't making the playoffs.
Everyone tries to. Guys, I'm literally. Dude, what the hell? I need. Okay.
We'll take care of it. Bro.
Oh my god!
Eldest curse. Claudia's the. Why did they do this?
Ben, you potatoed the music. Why are you walking like?